Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New York Jets. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Zone read, they'll get it to Genty. Up to the races, middle of the field! And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just gonna assume you gotta feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's gonna be contested. We know this, it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Crew all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set up. Now, Panther 60. Panther.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 8. Buffalo 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
70, 60 Mavericks.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Crackle 80.
From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He's going to throw it again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Go.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, he just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On the set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 3 now.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Back. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Rolling from the gun here. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Here we go, sack. Hiking 18.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
10 more yards. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 10 yards on
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to Genty. And they take him down right along the 30. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Vegas first down.
That is an old school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
First down, and they go right back to it. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set up. 70 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and just kind of wait. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Breaks the tackle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Genty. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's another for it. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Set. 72.
This is Genty. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
He's going to throw it. He'll go downfield. It's caught. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
7-yard line. Go. Panther 11. 70 Lions.
They are throwing it again. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Ready.
Here's a throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it here on first. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Takes the second down snap. Throw right side, finds Besh. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Genty scores, touchdown Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things 10-10. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Let's go now. 65.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. They go again with Taylor. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Puts this underneath to Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
2nd down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out to... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Completed out to the right. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. 72.
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he put everything he had into the... This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on that very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. They'll work against the blitz. Going left side, Bowers has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He finds space, middle of the field, at the 20. He does it, touchdown! The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders push their lead to 6. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets bring the game back to level.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And he can't get a throw away. He's sacked. Oh, this game stays tied.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Motion man sent left. Throwing it on 2nd down. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Mackey's pass complete to Christian Kirk. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Kirk comes in motion right. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's taken on the 7. Trucks a defender. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 1979 Broncos, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Now throw to start the drive. Big gain downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It goes for 32 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone on first. Hit it out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Ready?
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Got it. Ready?
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Design quarterback run here. He's going a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Let's go. Let's go.
This time, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Warriors, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he can get the first down. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Working on first down. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the jump.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it downfield working the left. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Steady.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They are throwing it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Set to kick off.
Bear has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on first down. That's complete to Bowers outright. Jukes his way into space. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Back to pass on first and 10. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the Jets will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly...
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
19 Tiger.
Back now, pressure coming. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Mustang 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Okay,
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
let's go now.
Looking to throw it. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. $60 Mavericks. 60.
Here he is to throw. He finds Johnston. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Setting up to pass. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no! Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. Got to get both feet down as well.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Coach Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, come on. Ready?
We'll look to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beat.
And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. But the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the win goes to the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.